Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City. Let's go from me today, 2025-26 Upper Deck, Detroit Red Wings, Centennial, tin number 2 up in the Brooklyn Stew. Before we get into break, check out Puckly for my detailed rundown and rating of SP game used. Once it's up, value analysis, score group break strategy, and all the intel you need. Use the discount code DRYDEN for a 6% rebate if you subscribe to the monthly plan. Links in the description, so let's get into it, guys. Configuration 9 cards per pack, 15 packs per tin, 135 cards total, 16 tins per case. Base set 1 through 100, Hall of Famers, trophy winners, captains, team leaders, and retired numbers through 200. Parallels the Cougar prints to 1926 and the Centennial number to 100. So within a box, we can expect your 2 autos, 15 inserts, 2 insert parallels, 12 Cougar parallels, and 30 base short prints. With regard to the mems, Motor City materials are only 1 in 60, so that's 25% odds, not necessarily guaranteed a mem in this particular set. You have the premium versions, the big tickets to 15 or less, Take a Seats, Joe Louis to 13, and the Take a Seat Olympias to 10. And once again, I auto-generated this awesome table through Puckly AI. So you do see the Octopus Sinks are 1 in 15, so they would be 100% of the time in theory, depending on collation. Base red autos, again, about the same, 83% of the time. Hockeytown Heroes, Stanley Town Sigs, Believing in South Detroit autos, those are 6%, as are the everybody from the 3-13. And you see the Smash Hits, the Cut Sigs. The Cut Sigs are a big draw for me because Sawchuck is in this set, which is bonkers since he died in 1970. Of course, the Take a Seat Joe Louis and the big ticket autos as well. But the base autos are missing some big names like Dorov or Fedorov, if you will. The Sawchuck, obviously, Del Vecchio, Red Kelly, Ted Lindsay, guys like that either don't have autos or they have to be cut autos. In fact, the Glenn Hall number to 3 cut auto is his only auto. Like Konstantinov only has a cut auto. And Fedosov, I don't think, has an auto within the set. All right, so let's get into it. We can already see our Cougar prints. So, Filppula, I once hit his Glacial Graphs in ice. Very nice looking cards once again. And we do have a beautiful Gordie Howe right off the skip here. And I love how it has the years that they played. Del Vecchio recently passed. Another Gordie Howe, so that would be his Art Ross trophy. And the Hockeytown Heroes of Mike Foligno used to sort of jump on his heels on the ice. Larionov, so there's Larionov, very nice. So this would be numbered to 1926, or print run that is. Stevie Y, as well as Red Berenson. And there's the Terry Sawchuck. Looking for that cut auto. Somebody's gonna be very happy, whoever hits it. So I do have a Luke Robitaille shield in the background, why not? All right, so Gustav Nyquist, Icardi, Eisbart, another Terry Sawchuck. Trophy winners here of Henrik Zetterberg. I have him on the left, I have his rookie card. That would be an SPX, by the way. Jimmy Carson, so that's a Hockeytown Heroes. Daryl Sittler, parallel. Mikey Moe, as well as Alex Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio died last summer. Oh, why is this turned around? A couple of cards are turned around in this one, that's weird. Eisbart once again, there's Scotty Bowman, does have a short print auto. Nick Libet, captain's card. And Hall of Fame Adam Oates card. And the Darren McCarty. This is a lot like our other box, it feels like it. Oh, look at this. Nedemansky, Vaclav Nedemansky, very cool. I feel like he's in Leaf Metal Legends. Larkin, Stemkowski, nice to see him once again, and Andy Bathgate. Andy Bathgate, Ed Jockamine, they are both in this set. Nyquist, very nice. McCarty, there is the big Z or Z, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Trophy winners, that would be the Conn Smythe, obviously. Glenn Hall with his consecutive streak of 502. South Detroit, Believing South Detroit, Patrick Kane. I feel like I hit that last. You know what? We have an ink. They're called the Octopus Inks as they throw octopi on the ice. So there's the Ed Jockamine. That is so cool looking. I absolutely like that or love that. There is Coach Gallant. So these are the base octopi ink. A little bit old school. So we have somebody's old school. And this face looks familiar to me. Why is that? And it's Marc Bergevin. That is hilarious. The GM of the Habs, past GM of the Habs. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? He played on no fewer than 8 NHL teams. So that's a really interesting one for a Habs fan. Really good. I mean, he did make a couple of really big moves and good moves. I mean, he really has aged well when you think about Cole Caulfield and you think about Suzuki. Those were 2 of his biggest moves, and they're great moves. Suzuki was for Pacioretty right near at the time where he sort of fell off a cliff. There's Luke Robitaille per the background. Larson, and why is this card turned around? Is it another auto? I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just a base. Glenn Hall. Look at that, the Hockeytown Heroes. And I believe this is a red. Very cool. So that's a cool one to get. The Scotty Bowman, Paul Coffey, and Stu Grimson. And that's what that was. I was curious what it is. Kurt Maltby, so that's what was turned around. A bunch of cards were turned around this pack too. I think something happened to their sorter. Chris Osgood, Maurice Sider. I mean, what is going on? This is really bizarre. Gordie Howe, Stevie Y. Another Gordie Howe, so there's a Hockeytown Heroes Gordie Howe. John Ogrodnik, as well as Datsuk, who does have a short print auto, and Joey Kosher. So Phil Pula, Gordie Howe once again, a team leader's assist of Stevie Y. Beautiful trophy winners here, Hart Trophy, Gordie Howe. Smash Hits Tough Guy Plonick. And another trophy winner is Nicky Lidstrom, so that would have been the Norris, obviously, Brad May, Ray Shepard, and Brendan Shanahan. Marco Casper, Adam Oates. There is the Danny DeKaiser and the Daryl Sittler, who played his last season after Philadelphia with these guys. Ted Lindsay, deceased in 2019. Once again, Hockeytown Heroes of Ted Lindsay. He certainly is an SP Signature Edition Legends. I definitely have. I think he had a sticker auto and I have it. Ray Whitney, Parallel, Mike Vernon, who also played on Calgary, and Maltby. There is Sam Gagner, also on Edmonton. Of course, Adam Graves, the Chris Draper Trophy winner. So that would have been the Selke. Ted Lindsay, Luke Robitaille once again, and another Gordie Howe, so that would be a retired numbers parallel, as well as the Nedomansky. So this is certainly one of the Centennial parallels, what they call them, which is sort of not that imaginative, but it is 90 of 100. So I believe they're gold for the most part. Really interesting. Larionov, again, no auto of his. Although Larionov does have a Motown material, so you can hit him in one way or another. Marcel Dion, Stevie Y, retired numbers, as well as the trophy winners, Conn Smythe. Was that when he played on a broken leg? I have to say, everybody talks about McD not having a cup. It took him 15 seasons to win his first cup, by the way. And there is another one of the 313s, as well as Tim Chevelday. And by the way, we have another Octopus Inc. So let's see if we can post someone half decent. There's the Dominator. Would love to hit a Dominator. Sid Abel, Chevelday, and so who is our Octopi? And I think we have somebody pretty old school here, and it is Stu Grimson, the Grim Reaper. You really want to hit his inscription in either this product or the Chicago product, but certainly a decent one, a well-known quantity. And what do Stu Grimson and Bergevin have in common? They both played on 8 NHL teams, albeit Stu Grimson's an attorney, as some of you know. Jimmy Howard, as well as Danny Gare, Scotty Bowman trophy winners, which has to be the Jack Adams, Schneider, as well as the Zetterberg parallel. And we have another auto. And it's Darren McCarty. Interesting. Wow, crazy. 3 auto boxes within this product. Very cool. Cam Talbot and Andrew Kopp. Whew. Funny, I wasn't expecting that, considering the fact that the checklist suggests that autos land about 240% of the time. Daryl Sittler, Don Deneau, Hall of Fame inductee 72, even though he played in 79, he had a gap because he was in the WHA. Pavel Datsuk, trophy winners, Lady Bing. The 313, somebody mentioned that was the area code. Well, I think I got that much. Dennis Hextall, Jimmy Carson, Foligno, as well as a Marty Lapointe, who played in Laval, I believe. All right, so last couple of packs here, see if we can pull anything else. Oh, we have another red here, which is cool. So we have a Coach Gallant, Ogrodnik, as well as Nicky Lidstrom, as well as Iserman, and the South Detroit Larionov, who I mentioned a couple of times. Suitor, and our red would be a JT Compher. That is cool looking. Nedomansky, as well as Keith Primo, who has a short print auto. Last pack with these cards switched around. All right, I believe it's just a base pack. So Chevelday, Whitney, Nicky Lidstrom team leaders. So that would have been plus minus Hextall, Chris Draper, and we have another Nicky Lidstrom. So that would be plus minus again. Okay, so that's the parallel version. Got lost for a second. Johnny Busick, who does have an auto within the set, as well as Bernie Federko, who played, his last season with Detroit? So that's basically it, guys. 2 tins yielded 6 hard-signed autos. How cool is that? I can flash up on the screen again the table that I generated with Puckley AI to show you the auto odds. And once again, the Octopus Inks and the base red autos are the most common. Also, materials are not guaranteed in this product, so you may hit 3 auto boxes and no materials, because I think the base materials are like 25% of the time. time. Anyways, do check out Puckly for my rundown of SP game use once I get it up. It's going to be really hard and involved to do because it's a really complicated checklist. So doing the honor of sub-liking, hashtagging, trying. I'll be Fultoncards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City. Let's go. What a fun product.
Right on.